You know that feeling, right? When you're so in love, you can't possibly hide it, but at the same time, you're so overwhelmed, you just can't express it? Well, today we're going to dive into a song that absolutely nails that feeling, that beautiful, frustrating paralysis of a love that just can't be spoken. Let's get into it. Everything kicks off with this iconic opening line. And look, this isn't just a lyric, it's the entire story packed into one sentence. It sets up this perfect, painful paradox that becomes the foundation for everything else. The feeling is way too big to keep inside, but the words to let it out, they're just not there. So let's break this down. On one side, you've got Chapana, this constant, failing effort to hide this massive feeling. But on the other side, you've got Jitana, the deep human need to show it, to express it. The problem is, our singer can't do either one. They are just caught, completely stuck in this emotional limbo. But here's the thing. In the middle of all this chaos and confusion, there is one thing that is absolutely 100% certain. Humain Timse Mohammata. I am in love with you. It's not a question. There's no doubt. And honestly, it's that very certainty that makes the inability to do anything about it so agonizing. So you might be thinking, if the love is so certain, what's the holdup? Well, it's right here. Patana bhi nahi aata. I don't know how to say it. The song is crystal clear that this isn't about a lack of feeling. It's about a complete and total breakdown in communication. This is the engine that drives the whole emotional story. Okay, so you have all this intense emotion bottled up. Where does it go? I mean, it has to come out somehow, right? Well, that leads us right into the physical side of this internal struggle, these little secret acts of love. I mean, just think about this image. It's so incredibly poignant. The singer writes their lover's name on their own palm, that's liktehe, and then, just as quickly, they erase it, mitehe. It's this silent, private, repetitive ritual. It's the only way they can physically touch their love, even if they have to undo it a second later. And then you get this moment of crushing self-awareness. The singer is basically looking at their own hands, at their own actions, and asking this impossible question. I love you, so why on earth am I hiding it from you? You know, the one person in the world who should know. It's just this moment of deep, frustrating confusion. So why hide it? Well, the answer is right here. It's not a choice. The words are there, literally on the tip of the tongue. But there's a blockage, a fear that's so strong it's like a physical muzzle. The ability to actually make the words heard, to make them land, is completely gone. So after all of this internal turmoil, all this quiet desperation, the song shifts. The internal monologue becomes a very external plea. The singer has finally hit a breaking point, and they're now literally crying out for help. And this question, wow, this is the absolute heart of that plea. Mohabbat kaise karte hain? It's asked with such genuine, raw confusion. This isn't some deep, philosophical question. It's a desperate request for an instruction manual. Like, literally, how does this whole love thing work? And if that last slide was the question, this line right here is the emotional peak. Koi to humko samjhaye. It's a moment of complete and utter surrender. It's a cry into the void, hoping that anyone, anywhere, can just explain what to do. It's an admission of being totally, hopelessly lost. So why? Why this level of desperation? What is really at stake here? Well, the song doesn't just leave us hanging. It reveals the deep, underlying fear that's been driving this entire crisis all along. And here it is. This is the ultimate fear. It's not about rejection. It's not about being told no. It's about time just running out. It's the terror that your entire life could just pass you by, and this incredible, powerful feeling will go to waste simply because you never found a way to say it. And this last line, it just shows how deep the paralysis really goes. It's not just about the big, scary confession anymore. Even the smallest, most basic step, just thinking up a simple excuse to see the person, is impossible. It paints a picture of someone who is completely and totally frozen by their own fear. So, in the end, the song leaves us with this timeless, universal question, and I want to leave it with you. What's actually the greater tragedy? Is it the pain of a love that you confess and maybe lose? Or is it the silent, lifelong regret of a love that you never even gave a chance to exist at all?